Shalom, everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Um, Watch this video with me.
Including that scene of the LGBTQ couple in their 2022 flop, Lightyear. Fans continue to complain over the woke inclusion, including hip hop icon Snoop Dogg, who last week questioned the push to include the woke theme in the family movie. He eventually backtracked on his criticism, saying he had no idea how to talk to his grandson about that certain moment. Since Snoop Dogg's criticisms came to light, the writer of the film is defending the move, saying, quote, "As we wrote early versions of what became Lightyear, a key character needed a partner, and it was so natural to write she instead of he."
Anyway, uh, you know, many of you, when you go to America, or if you are American, you take your kids to Disneyland. Disneyland is supposed to be an entertainment for kids. Kids, as a kid is someone is innocent, is a child. You don't even know what sexuality is mean. Like, what does that mean? What a 7, 8 years old kid will know about that? But here you notice how filthy they are. Like, I am proud of it. They sound like Lili Dawa, you know. So if you order Netflix in your home, you are ordering the devil. If you take your children to Disneyland, you are taking them to the lap of the devil himself. So those supposedly is made to make a child happy, but in reality they are made to make your child a homosexual. And then ask yourself, for what reason Disneyland should do such a thing for children's? I mean, why it is so important for them to insert homosexuality in their work? I can say, okay, they are making a movie for adult. They are trying to make more adult join their stupidity, agree with them, etc. I mean, I can understand this is propaganda for adult. But you tell me what this propaganda is about when they are speaking to children. The answer is very simple. A child is like a white page, nothing written in it. And if we start writing LGBTQ in their brain in a very early age, you cannot delete it when they are adult. You see, when they speak about brainwash, some they laugh, some they say it's true. You can give your own assumption about it, but it's true. They start in a very early time invading the house of every one of us, even if you are conservative. You think your son is watching a cartoon. It's just a cartoon. You never think that this cartoon is going to have an impact in your child or your daughter or your son, whatever it is, and make him turn into something you never imagined to be. This is why I say, if you have Netflix, they are very famous with this garbage too. Even they make a movie about, saying that Jesus was a gay. And you claim yet to be Christian, and yet you pay them to make more movies against Jesus, insulting Jesus. So if you have Netflix, you are paying to the enemy of Christ. The same as when you buy halal food. When you buy halal food, a food have a sticker on it, it says halal. You are paying to the mosque, to the organization which is the Muslim Brotherhood. And this Muslim Brotherhood will take the money you paid them just to buy even yogurt, or even a fish, or even a beef, anything. Companies pay those Islamic centers for every sticker they put in their product. And then the smart you, I don't want to use the word stupid, but you can use it if you wish, I think it's perfect. You buy halal food and you sponsor them so they can be more powerful. Same for Netflix and same for Disney, or let us say the homosexual land. So when you take your children to such a company, if none of us goes there, This company will never dare to do that again, and they might even go bankrupt. So I warn you, never let your children watch anything made by Disneyland. Even in the ground, in the city of Disneyland, which is most of it sponsored by Saudi, it is where the devil is. They are inserting homosexuality everywhere. You know, those lefty, they have a mental issue with sexuality. Like, there's homeless, there's people have no jobs, there's people they are dying, there is sickness, there's drugs. 400,000 Americans died from drugs. I mean, we did not lose in 1 year. We did not lose that number in any war ever. Ever. In drugs. And most of them, they are young. But they are busy with what? They are busy with their anus. So I warn you, anyone, he buy halal food, he order Netflix, he take his children to Disneyland, or order cartoon or movies made by Disneyland, you just joined the land of pervert. For this is a pervert company trying to make your children pervert in a very early age. And they are inserting things in order to control the mind of your children. So don't cry if your child later became wicked, weird, and he start wearing clothing doesn't fit for his gender, and start saying things, free Palestine, which people, they will kill him first. Like we see those LGBTQ. I don't know, even this name is weird, like LGBTQ. Like, what about make it Q, Z, Y, M? I mean, add all the alphabet. Look like the alphabet is getting bigger and bigger, you know? So those people, not only they destroy the mind of your children, they make them out of their intelligence. As we see in the street, striking for the sake of so-called Palestine. But all those LGBTQ, if they go to Gaza, they will be raped, they will be killed, and they will be tortured. What the reason they would do that to them? Not because they are Jews, but because they are LGBTQ. So it's obvious that when you are joining the woke, so-called woke, you are a person, you are losing your mind. It's not only about sex, you lose everything. Your brain is not functioning. In other words, you are doomed. So do you like your children to be doomed? That's your business. My business to warn you. Thank you very much.